and probably one of my all-time favorite quests in the game. So as you can see, we're greeted with a farm right off the bat, which happens to be the next entrance to the level. Interesting. And here's the miller.
Terrible things have been happening in my cellar recently. My apprentice has disappeared and I've heard some weird noises. I don't even dare going down there to do my work. Take this torch, as the cellar is very dark.
He is not kidding when he says this. Like, you know how I always complain about, the skull and crossbones room being really, really dark? Well, the cellar is a light. Well, the skull and crossbones room dungeon format is a light show in comparison to the cellar. I am not kidding when I say that. So with that said, let's go in. Excuse me. So, a max level light spell would be ideal, but even then, it only helps you so much. Speaking of which, there we go. Alright, so, once again, it's another one of those, only 3 are randomly generated kind of dungeons. And this is an interesting little Easter egg. There's really no significance, it just flower shoots out of it, but anyway. So, this place here is, well, the cellar, and this is the entrance to the real dungeon. So let's pull the switch, and oh, hey, here's the apprentice right here.
Xorius the vampire entered the cellar through a secret passage.
He was furious and seemed to be looking for something. He bit me, and I will soon be like him. Oh, shit. Well, you better find you a cure and fast. Well, nope, too late. He's a vampire. So, according to the apprentice, that is the gimmick of this. Stage. There's a head vampire named Xorius, and he is extremely pissed off about something. What in particular? Well, we're about to find out.
Wow.
And we just learned Evocation. Very nice. So as you can see, if you take a close look, yeah, you can see that light, a level 8 light, barely does its job. Like, it's almost ridiculous. And speaking of, we should probably get this at the ready. Now, some interesting things to note about this stage, at least particularly the difference between this and the PC version. The PC version, you'd be fighting enemies you would normally be expecting to fight. You know, bats, skeletons, scorpions, and all them others. However, in the PC version, you'll be fighting not only bats, but you'll be fighting giant bats. And it'll literally be the only time you will ever see giant bats in the PC version is this quest alone. And also, nearing the end of this cellar dungeon, in the PC version, you'll be fighting 2 werewolves. You heard me right, 2 werewolves. Which, besides the one lady from the spider quest, this is one of the only times you'll ever fight werewolves in the PC version, which is this quest. So this quest is very interesting for a number of reasons. Particularly all the interesting features the PC version throws in there. Which makes it one of the biggest reasons why this one's my all-time one of my all-time favorite quests, besides the Cross of Crime quests. And once again, this is a good demonstration of light barely doing the job. So, let's take a look at the Miller's Torch, see if that helps us out. And it does, very successfully. So, if you find this place to be way too dark, just go ahead and bust out the torch. Like, if you're not that concerned about, you know, your armor class, then you can bust out this torch for a brief time, and it'll help you across this journey. But even then, it only helps you so much, so just combine it with light, and you'll do just fine. I mean, unless you have a TV which sees through this shit. Well, even then, even if you have a special TV that has a good enough brightness to see through this, you're not going to see much. Because, like I said, this is the darkest dungeon in the game. Like, if you thought the Skull and Crossbones dungeon theme was bad, you haven't seen dark until you've done this quest. And, yeah. And here's the, room of interest right here. So, normally in this room, you'd be fighting werewolves. And just werewolves. You'd be fighting 2 werewolves. And I just got poisoned now. Cute. But, of course, the game just substituted with scorpions instead. Which is not as cool. And what did you go through all this trouble for? A rock-breaking hammer. Why you can't just break a... Ooh! Wow. Nice! I definitely needed Poison Cloud. But anyway, why you couldn't just break a rock with any other item is anybody's guess. But there's a particular reason why you need it. So... this is the only backtracking you have to do in this quest. So, once you get the rock-breaking hammer, go back outside. Excuse me. Obviously, let this load. And I think we're doing decent on time. We might be able to do this in one video. Pretty sure we can, but it's not guaranteed, but we'll give it a try. Obviously, finding your way to this next point of interest is a pain in the ass, especially when you have enemies swarming around you, kicking your ass every which way but up. Anyway, here's the Mad Rats camp. And there's a big Brock in the ray. Obviously, you can't break it with anything else. Which begs the question, which is kind of pathetic, considering the fact that my hammer is stronger than this fucking ball on a stick, but we will not question it. So there you go. Break the rock. And once you step in, there's this Mad Rat over here. If you haven't fought Mad Rats before, then chances are you've probably skipped the second and third dungeons. The Vampire Scepter. So this is the Vampire Scepter. This will be the biggest key item for this dungeon. For a good reason, and you will see in a little bit. But first, let's backtrack and... But yeah, first let's backtrack and sell and identify most of these items, because why not? From here on, it'll be just random generated dungeons, you know, nothing special. But that first part, I always loved that first part, especially on PC. Like, oh man, unique enemies at its finest. Okay.
Wow.
That's a good sword.
Wow.
And that's a good helmet. Question is this sword better than my hammer? Not even close. Oh, and by the way, after this, you won't be needing the rock-breaking hammer anymore, so you could just pawn that off immediately. So you could just pawn that off after the quest is done. And there's really no point in looking. We'll look over here, though, because... Alright, so we're back on first page stuff. I don't think there's... Ooh, 31 to mana. There we go, now we're talking. So I'll just get 2 of these. Finally! An opportunity to increase my mana count. Thank God. I thought that was never gonna happen. And now we have 400 mana points. Fuck yes. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this. Alright. Now once I go into the dungeon, I will... There's quite a few ways to handle this dungeon. Well, there's a couple ways you can. Technically, to get the crystal. But once we reach to the final level, I will explain everything. Or at least once we reach to our first point of interest, which... But first, let's save, because I feel like it's a good idea to do so. Light turned on because, well, we won't need it as badly now since we're done with the cellar part, but... So the cellar is actually pretty short, but it's also a very awesome addition to this quest, making it and one of the biggest reasons why this one's one of my favorite quests to play. Even if I've done this quest already, I'm still always happy to play it again. Sort of makes me wish I played it on my when I first played this. Oh well, it's fine. Better late than never, I always say. In fact, it's actually very appropriate that this would be the very last. This would be the very last quest I'll record. Pretty much. So it's kind of a nice end, I suppose. Because who wants to see the fucking statues again, honestly? In fact, have I even done the holy number? Wow, that's convenient. Alright, so here's the point of interest right here, and the one of the gimmicks of this place. We're at the Vampire's Tomb. Now, the Vampire's Tomb... Well, you'll see momentarily. The Vampire's Tomb... So, here's the first part. Pull the switch, and you're on a time limit, so you'll have to kill these enemies at a set amount of time. So, you'll obviously have to rush to the gate as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to teleport out and do this again. Now, you can't open this tomb by yourself, but if you equip the Vampire Scepter, you'll open the tomb no problem. And you get Luxurious Escape, which he must be looking for this. Interesting. But all will be explained later on. For now, let's go ahead and keep exploring. Oh, man. Man, hard to believe I'm so close to finishing Legendary. Oh boy, here come the ice golems. And it looks like that this is the enemy I'll be most likely running into the most, so it looks like absorption's not going to do me much good here. And I'll just use a potion, because I'm too lazy to bust out healing at the moment. I swear, if a wizard teleports in front of my face, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Wow, they're already throwing warriors at me. Drock is really not fucking around today, is he? Might as well use it. Because I'll be encountering warriors, and... yeah. So disregard everything I said about don't get close to warriors, because warriors, while they are threatening up close, and they can strike fast, and they will hit like trucks, they're not the biggest threat in the world. Really what you should worry about is projectile flingers. Like ice golems here, because they're pretty big dicks. And I should probably get this out at the ready. Holy bananas, we are surrounded. Whew. That was worthy of praise. And also kind of a pain in the ass, but, you know. Oh, for Pete's sake, will you go away? Take that mystic armor. I guess I've noticed something at this point. It looks like Gunther the blacksmith is going to be rendered slightly useless at this point, because it's very rare that he's going to drop this good as shit, at least at this point of the game. And I am getting annihilated. I better do something about that. Alright, so I see a trap right there. So, like I said, you'll notice that chests will sometimes have these teleport blocks in front of them, which will lead you into a bottle of acid or a spike pit. The best way you can avoid them is to use the telekinesis spell, or you can barely inch your way to the point where you can open the where the game registers the fact that you're able to open the chest and exploit it that way, which is a little more tricky to do, but it saves time, you know, instead of having to pull out, you know, telekinesis. Son of a bitch! Okay, we'll get this ready. Oh boy, they're really being persistent, aren't they? You bitches better back off if you know what's good for you. I'm gonna get this out and ready. Alright, we'll get this at the ready, and we will recharge this as well. That's fine, and this is fine. And there you have it. Whew. Man, these guys are pulling out all the stops, aren't they? Holy shit, that's red. Hi, warrior. How you doing? Fuck. There we go. Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Thunder,
Yeah.
and sure, we'll level up with Potion. Once again, another good reason for having high-leveled Ray of Injury. You can exploit that kind of shit. Of course, you're better off just rushing in there and killing them with through blunt force, because obviously it's the fastest way of doing that. There we go. Oh man, my shield's already ready to go. If I were to go up close and personal with Drock, I highly doubt that my shield is gonna survive. Another good way to kill enemies: exploit the traps. Yeah, kind of like that. Because obviously enemies are too stupid to step out of the way of oncoming fireballs. Thankfully. Nevertheless, let's keep moving. And we got a torch out of it. Yippee. I guess in case if my shield happens to die, which could be a possibility, actually. Stranger things have happened. I've had a helmet break before I reached Drock before. Only because I was stupid and took a risk. Though, to be fair, the helmet was pretty much gonna be broken when I would even reach to Drock anyway, so you know, there you go. Maybe I should actually get this at the ready. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh, God, that was a little scary. Almost made a dumb move. Cool. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright. I think we're pretty much done exploring this. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We just got this room and another fucking dickhole. We're still kicking ass and taking names, as you can see. We're just gonna go this way, because this seems like a good idea to me. Because what's the worst that can happen?
You could get bitten in the neck by a vampire.
You shut your mouth. That is not gonna happen. At least not on my watch. Although something far worse could pop up than vampires. Can anybody guess what that is? Oh, but first, point of interest. Oh, never mind. I thought it would look like a giant cross. That actually would have been very symbolic, but no. Anyway, so here's another vampire tomb. Now, as you can see, there are coffins and shit all over the place. Let's free these prisoners. Thanks for setting me free. I think that Luxurious put me on his menu. Let me give you a piece of advice. Do not open this cursed grave. You'll be struck down immediately. Thank you very much. You saved my life. Whatever you do, do not open this grave. It is possessed by evil. Now, obviously, these two do not want to open the grave, and they're very. That's a good armor, and they're very persuasive about this. But we're gonna open it anyway. What might happen, you ask? Oh, nothing in particular, except a bunch of skeleton captains pop up out of nowhere and start trying to annihilate you, and then the vampires will show up out of nowhere. Or no, the prisoners will turn into vampires, and then they'll try to kill you. But, you know, nothing crazy like that. So, this is what happens when you open this particular vampire's tomb. Basically, everything. Those vampire tombs get destroyed, basically replacing it with skeleton captains that shoot fireballs. So get your reflector ready, and you'll do just fine. And also those prisoners will turn into vampires. So, So yeah, open that tomb at your own risk. Other than that, you'll do just fine. Okay. And with that, we get Luxurious's ring. So, we got his cape and we got his ring. And so we're going to assume that his vampire staff is his. Aw, fuck you! You're a dick, game. You're a giant penis shape. God damn it. Yep, I was afraid of this. I was really afraid of this. Well, looks like reflection and healing are going to be my best friends here, because wizards are fucking dickholes. And also Berserker, we need to recharge that. There we go. Oh boy, so it looks like we're gonna be kicking some wizard ass, and I don't think absorption works on them, I've come to realize. Oh, god damn it. I hate wizards so fucking much. But there's nothing we could do about it. Oh, look, more fucking wizards waiting for me. How cute is that? Oh, right on cue.
I'm just gonna teleport on the other side of this wall and open the door for my fellow fucking companions. Even though we can obviously already teleport as is, but you know what? Fuck you, we're a giant inconvenience.
What a dick. And I got poison. How wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. You want to throw another wizard at me while you're at it? Which, me and my big fucking mouth, because now it's gonna fucking happen, case in point. Someone's trying to call me. Hold on just a moment. Sorry about that. That was my friend Supersonic X0. But anyway. God, you people always call me when I'm doing these things. Whatever. Let's see here. So, snakes and wizards. This is strangely... Will you get out of here? Take your fireballs elsewhere, you fucking dick. God damn it! I really hate your kind in this game. Hey, I like using you. I like using a wizard in this game. Using a wizard in this game is fun. And... okay, with the proper mods, they can be fun to use in Skyrim as well. But... I hate fighting you. I hate fighting your kind, because I never know how to deal with magic. Except with reflection, that's about it. Which I suppose that falls under common sense. Oh, and by the way, Ray of Injury, pretty much the same deal as Amazon's. Rapid fire 1 damage. Although that is not a problem at all. Ooh. Oh, by the way, vampires. Just fuck it up with a hammer. For fuck's sake. Great. Now I'm in a game of wizard patty cake. This is really appropriate. Will you stop being a dick? Jeez. God damn it, I hate wizards. I like using them, I just hate fighting them. Plain and simple. We'll kick light back on, because I don't think we need anything else right now. Okay, we'll get this at the ready, and we'll get this at the ready. Because we're running low on prayer. I also drink this. Drink this. Damn it! A thief would have no problem against a wizard. Like, that goes without saying. Just kick up reflection and they'll be dead in no time, because... Holy shit, that is an army of them. Not to mention that they love spam and teleport. You guys are dicks, you know that? 2 could play the dickhole game. First, I need to recharge my concentration. Alright, now we're ready. Holy shit, that wizard could have killed me instantly. Wow, this is the wizard chorus right here. God damn it! And Storm is a fucking joke on these guys, because they could just get knocked back and then they'll just cancel with a teleport. So they're basically pulling them MVC3 on me, which is the worst kind of move you can pull on me. Nah, I didn't think that was very funny either. Whatever. Nevertheless, let's keep moving. I love how I can hear a wizard by just listening to the teleport. How fucking sad is that? Yes, you have. What else is new? And, oh my god, they are... Man, these guys are coming out of the woodwork, seriously. Might get some serious money, which is great, but jeez. Take it easy, guys. Oh, you're the fucking dickhole shooting fire at me. Okay, that's not cool. You can't be doing that shit, but I'm gonna kick your ass anyway. How about no, Mr. Vampire? I am not interested in what you're selling. Ah, fucking wizards. Okay. Where is the... There it is.
I've been poisoned.
Damn it. There we go. So let's see. Nice job, but it's best not to let my guard down. There's bound to be more of them around. Case in point, god damn it. There's really no point in using absorption. Considering the fact fact that wizards are resistant against it. Wizard chorus right here. I fucking knew it! Hey, get back here! I'm not done with you! Yeah, that's right, get lost. Oh, for fuck's sake, will you go away? You are becoming a giant inconvenience there, Mr. Wizard. Quite frankly, I don't like it. I find it kind of rude, if anything. Take that money, too. Get out of here. Wait, what? My weapon's in the yellow zone? Holy bananas. Damn, I don't believe it. Never thought my weapon would go into the yellow zone quicker than my shield. Never thought I'd see the day.
Yes.
Level up my thunder, because why not? Yeesh. These wizards and vampires really know how to make my day. Yeah, wizards are also really durable. On top of being complete and utter annoying D-bags. Probably my least favorite enemy to fight in this entire game. Which is kind of why I yell at them and call them dicks every so often, because they are fucking jerks.
I'm just gonna teleport you and get in the way of your path, kind of like what I just did just now, because I'm a giant troll like that.
And I keep meaning to cancel, but no, can't do that. Oh, well, thankfully he died before he could teleport retreating. We're gonna punch this vampire in the face, because it seems like a good idea to me. Will you get off my back? And we're gonna keep this at the ready. There we go. Oh. And turn the light on. There we go. I thought you were another wizard. I was about to fucking scream. Okay. Okay. That's where the next level entrance is. Oh my god! That was a dick move, game. Yeah, I'm not interested in what you're selling. I'm sorry. Holy bananas, they just drooped up on me. Out of nowhere. That's another problem. Wizards can gang up on you and kill you in the blink of an eye if you're not careful. Especially if you have really low resistance to fire. So if you want to deal with wizards, the easiest way, just to have 100% fire resistance, and you'll do just fine. That pretty much goes the same for, you know, going up against Drakk. Good lord, that was an unnecessary surprise attack. Really? Will you get off my case? Now get out of here. Yeesh. Wizards. There's no reasoning with these guys. I actually found it hilarious that it was like the next level was a giant roundabout. Strangely fitting in some odd way. But nevertheless, we pulled through. And
Yes.
we just upgraded Flamethrower. I was hoping I'd upgrade Poison Cloud more, but it looks like that's not gonna happen, which is actually kind of unfortunate because Poison Cloud is a really good spell. So it looks like I'll either spam Magic Bomb or I'll get up and close and personal with Drock, which I could see that being kind of useful because it'll knock back the Wyverns. But I'm probably just gonna end up, yeah. So I'm gonna take this cape with me because we need Luxurious' cape, and you will see, and I will explain why once we get to the point of interest. Right. Oh, by the way, last crystal hype. Just saying. Man, this hammer took a beating. Almost literally, I have to admit. Huh, probably could have gone down there now, arguably. Oh, whatever. Whatever, the deed's been done. We'll see what this guy has. Even though at this point, he's probably not going to have anything that's too impressive. Considering the fact that you're going to run into items in the game that are going to be that are going to be 3 times more useful, like at least in this difficulty alone. But you know, so Gunther's usefulness was good while it lasted. So yep, we got it. Yep, we got all of his items. So let's see here. We are pretty much out of order on everything, so we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna scratch my head because I feel like it's very necessary to do so. Okay. Okay. So far so good. Oh wow, it's 5:30 already. Holy bananas. I think I started this around 2 o'clock or something. So yeah, I think I've been at this for a good 3 hours. So get light going and we'll get absorption going. And then we'll head in. Here we go, level 28. Wank. Alright, let's see here. Looks like we're at the point of interest already. But we're gonna save it for when we're almost done with this place. Because there's Luxurious's lair. But first I want to explore this entire dungeon. And here comes some giant fire-breathing spiders to greet us. Dangerous. Yuck. Oh, some damned specter. Ooh. Some damned specters that I can't absorb. This is gonna be an interesting one. Concentration kicked back up. Yeah, it's fine. Antidote potions, really? Okay. Ooh. Damn.
Yes.
Oh well, thunder works. Thunder I might end up spamming. Although, it's gonna be very, 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 very costly. But, in the long run, it'll be worth it. And I'm gonna explore that little nook just to make sure that I've explored everywhere. Which it looks like I might have. Yep, okay, so we'll just keep heading this way. And I'm gonna keep Berserker up and Light up just to be sure. We'll keep this out. And we should be okay. Oh, look! Giant spiders. That's adorable. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute?
I've been poisoned.
Yes, you have! Oh, well, at least these giant spiders look adorable. Someone might disagree with me, but for understandable reasons, of course. Oh man, these guys are spawning. They're coming out of the woodwork. Storm's actually really good on these guys. Really, guys? You're really gonna do this, huh? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and
Whoa.
sure, we'll learn Death Dome, even though Death Dome in comparison to, say, Ray of Injury is completely fucking useless.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll upgrade Evocation, because, might as well make a distraction. I'm surprised I haven't used Evocation in this entire playthrough yet. I was expecting it to at least use it once, but nope. Evocation's not that necessary. I mean, it's a good spell. Like, I thought it's completely useless, honestly, but thankfully I was dead wrong. I mean, it's only useless if you have it at, like, level 1. Because you're only gonna have that particular golem for 5... You're only gonna have that fire golem for 5 seconds, which is absolutely abysmal. And giant spider, how cute. Alright, so...
Whoa.
Sure, slowness, whatever. It recharges my mana. Makes me wonder if I use slowness on these enemies that they would go at the same pace as, you know, their novice counterparts. I think that's exactly what would happen, too. That's the most fucked up part about this. So, here we are at Luxurious's lair. Now, since this will pretty much be Thanks, game. Thanks for making me look like a fool. Now, since this will basically be, probably the last time I'll record this game, at least the PlayStation version, or at least until I decide to randomly stream it at one point, which could happen, but anyway, I'm going to show you the 2 different outcomes. Now, there's 2 different ways you could get this crystal, and you will see momentarily. But first, we gotta talk to this guy because he won't let us in.
The master does not want to see anybody. Go away, or I guarantee you an unpleasant few minutes. It's not worth pushing the issue. The master is in a really foul mood. His scepter was stolen, and he wasn't able to get those tombs, get to these tombs for several moons now.
You mean this thing?
The master will be glad to hear that someone has found his scepter, as well as his items of power. You are permitted to meet him.
Now, Luxurious's cape and Luxurious's ring, it's very important to have these. But at the same time, no, it's not. In fact, Luxurious's cape and ring are entirely optional, but the scepter is required. Now, here's one of two things you could do. So here is Luxurious right here. Now you have one of two options. You can either give him all of his items, and he gives you the crystal in return. Basically, nothing would happen, and you don't, and yeah. The other choice you could do, and this one I honestly recommend if you're just starting out in the game, is to basically tell him to fuck right off, and I'm keeping these items, but you end up fighting him. But if you kill him, you'll get the crystal, and you'll still get to keep his scepter, cape, and ring, which you can actually pawn those off for really good money. I will be showing you the different outcomes. First, I will show you what happens if you don't give him the stuff.
Give me everything which belongs to me, and I will reward you in the way brave humans deserve.
Sorry, Luxurious. I think I'll be hanging on to this stuff. Now, you're on it. Now, if you talk to him again,
give me the scepter right now. I'm rapidly losing my patience.
Talk to him again, and he will become extremely hostile. And I just realized prayer wasn't activated. We should probably activate it. Because that's 100 armor class points right there. I mean, Luxurious is one tough cookie. He's pretty durable, but he's really nothing special. Really, the only thing to keep in mind is that he will use Magic Bomb. Other than that, he's really not that tough. Please die, please die, please die.
You will fail, despite everything mortal.
And we get the Crystal of Strength. Or, you can do what I'm going to do instead. Because, let's face it, I'm already at level 99, and I already have a shit ton of money. So I'm going to be a nice guy and help this vampire out. So, I already read this to you. Give him a scepter.
Give me the cape right now. I am beginning to get angry. Give me the ring right now. I sense I'm getting angry. Thank you. You're...
Wow, fail. Let's read that again.
Thank you. You're truly a worthy...
Oh, there's a typo. Okay. Huh. Go figure. Let's try that again.
Thank you. You are truly a worthy person. The darkness which has descended on this world does not displease me, but it is making it very difficult to find good quality, fresh blood. Take this crystal. It will give you the strength to win.
And appropriately, it's called the Crystal of Strength.